So we're here on Witness This, and this is my neighbor, Krista. She's got a cool Jesus story to share. Go ahead.
Back in 2000, probably 2002, I was working for a corporate company that is around the nation, mainly does with electronics. They sent me out to open up a store in Olathe. One particular day I was driving back from this store, and I was driving 435 and rush hour traffic. The car in front of me proceeded to hit a shredded tire. The shredded tire then bounced up, hit my hood, and into my windshield. I managed to get the car over to the side of the road, called my mom, bawling my eyes out. She's informed, she's like, Krista, you need to call the police. You need to tell them where you are so they can make a police report. The police officer showed up. The Overland Park police officer was a super nice guy. He, first he told me, he said, how in the world did you get this over to the side of the road? Because I was in the middle lane on 435. And I said, I don't know, it just opened and I got it over. And he said, the second thing he told me that I can remember is, he said, you should be dead. This should have completely caved in your windshield, and we should be responding to a DOA, a dead on arrival. So my mom shows up. The police officer gives me permission to drive my car home. And we get home. My daughter's car seat is in the back, in the middle, in between the two seats. And I was on my way to get my daughter at the time, and my mom stops and she said, Krista, you gotta come and see this. You gotta come and see this. And I just kind of blew my mom off. I didn't really pay any attention to her. I was young. And she said, Krista, look. And she sticks her hand up into my windshield. And there is a perfect outline of a hand in my windshield. And I can remember feeling that this isn't real. This is not real. This is not happening. Things like this don't happen. I wasn't saved at the time. And then I remember just bawling my eyes out. Standing in my driveway, just tears flowing like they were the Niagara Falls. And my mom said, Krista, God saved your life today. And I said, he did. He sure did. There was a perfect handprint in my windshield that should have caved in on me and killed me that day.
So everybody that's watching this is going to want to know, like, how big was that hand? Was it just like massive, like a foam finger? Like, I got this.
It was like probably the size of an adult male's hand, maybe a little bit bigger.
And it was just ingrained into the glass.
It was.
So it wasn't a handprint.
No.
It was like as if somebody was pressing in on the windshield and it shattered around it. Was the glass shattered in the handprint itself, or was it still solid? Or
it was shattered, but it was like almost like how when you break a glass you see the little lines and the cracks and stuff.
Right.
The rest of my windshield was just shattered.
But that was like more like spider web.
Right. It managed to stay together.
And you have a picture of this, or had a picture at one time. So we're going to dig it up, see if we can't put this picture somewhere in the comments below.
I had to take pictures to turn into my insurance company.
Did they ever respond back to it? Like,
they fixed my windshield.
It was the hand of God.
Yeah, I mean, my mom, till this day, she'll tell the story, and people won't believe her that this happened. And it did. It did happen.
Wow, that's amazing. Like, it's obvious. We we have guardian angels, with us. So it could have very well been an angel or God, I guess. But it's amazing that they're in the car with us, man. Just a stop a tire.
Yeah, it
Incredible.
was definitely.
That is supernatural, man.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, thank you for sharing that testimony. That's incredible. She's been our neighbor now for, I don't know, 5 years or so.
I don't know, 5, 10, 15.
And this is the first time I've heard it. But thank you so much for sharing that story. That is the kingdom upon us. Thank you.